Hi, I'm Plami, and in this episode of ADK, I'm gonna be reacting to Aespa's recent comeback, Next Level. And I've heard quite a few things about this song, very similar opinions to what people had for ITZY's Mafia in the Morning, where a certain group of people thinks the song is terrible and they hate it, and a certain other group uh, likes the song and has no problem with it. Um, and for me, for It Is Mafia in the Morning, you can check out my reaction, but I think that actually might be my personal favorite ITZY song ever. I definitely don't think it's their best song, because it doesn't quite have that quality or impact as, let's say, Wannabe, which I feel is their best song, but it's definitely the song that appeals to me the most and the song that I've listened to from them the most because it has such a replayability to it. And I just love songs that are very heavy on rapping and very heavy on in your face kind of rapping and sing talking and that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of expecting something like that from this song. Whether that's gonna be the case or not, I don't know, but there's only one way to find out. So without further ado, let's get into the reaction in 3, 2, 1. Some interesting visuals. I still cannot believe that Aespa has debuted. It's so weird and hard for me for some reason to really accept it in my brain that they are a group now. Some really cool camera work. Okay, I'm expecting for the switch up that I've been hearing people talk about, how the song completely changes or something. What's with the snakes in their music videos? Okay, so far it sounds like 4 songs splashed together. I can definitely see why this created the response that it did. You know what's so weird? There are genuinely some shots in which the members look like they are their CGI avatars. Like, not the moments where the CGI avatars flash, but the members themselves look kinda CGI. And that is so freaky. I'm so lost when it comes to this song, honestly. I'm just kind of lost. Huh. I'm still lost. I'm still lost. I still don't know how to feel about it. It's not at all like what was the case for It Says Mafia in the Morning. That one just felt like a boy group song given to ITZY. It very much felt like a song that Stray Kids made for ITZY. While this, I mean, where the hell do I even begin? This feels like 5 songs, if not even more, splashed together, and they do not vibe with each other at all. It doesn't flow from one to the other at all. And I can definitely see why some people have compared this to Girls' Generation's I Got a Boy. Because, yeah, that idea of completely different songs flowing into each other like that is the same idea, but... And this might be just because I've listened to I Got a Boy that much more, because it's been, what, how many years since that was released, and since I became a K-pop fan in 2016, I've had plenty of time to listen to that song. But I don't find this one quite as catchy as I Got a Boy. And I think that is on the group, because even Black Mamba, which was their debut song, I liked it. It was the kind of stuff that I enjoy, but in a way, I feel like there was a certain roughness and ruggedness to the song that was lacking, and that didn't allow it to hit as hard as it probably could have. And I feel like it's kind of the same for this song. It's a mess, yes, but I usually like mess songs. But the fact that it's not quite... I guess one way to put it is that it's both a mess, but it's in a way too polished to be a true mess. I don't know. It kind of makes it feel more of like a intentionally manufactured mess in a way. I don't know. So yeah, we're definitely going to check it out the second time. I'm not sure that that's going to help me at all about deciding how I feel about this song, but we do it for every song, so we're going to do it for this one as well. So without further ado, let's get into Aespa Next Level again in 3, 2, 1. I honestly never saw this group as a group of like rappers. I always thought that this group was more going to be, especially with their last comeback, they felt more like an equivalent to Mamamoo rather than G-Idol or Blackpink. I don't know, they just don't look like rappers to me in a way. Honestly, this beginning vibe of the song, like this part of the song, I'm okay with. It sounds catchy enough, and it feels like what I would expect from Aespa after the debut song Black Mamba. Here we get a little bit of a switch up, which, I don't know, it doesn't sound bad because it still fits with the vibe of the first part of the song. Okay, on the second listen, definitely doesn't feel as much of a mess, but in a weird way, I feel like the song is too slow. It needs a little bit of a faster pace, and I think it would have been really, 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 really good. like her blue outfit. Blue is my favorite color, but that outfit is so good looking. I think it's the opinion that I'm most likely gonna hold for this song is that I don't hate it, but I don't really love it either. Although I don't know, that next level, it's definitely growing on me. I'm just confused about how do they manage to make the members look CGI. I don't know, like, when I look at the members with the outfit that they're wearing, if I squint my eyes a little bit, I could easily see them as CGI. And that confuses me and freaks me out a little bit, honestly. I don't know how they're doing that. Yeah, I'm still not sure how I feel about this. As I said, I like the next level, that part of the song. I think the song would have been fine if it was just that. There's still certain parts of it that feel a little shoehorned in. And I think I would have preferred it if it was just that next level, because it is really growing on me, and I feel like when it genuinely grows on me to the point I enjoy it a lot, I'm just gonna be bothered by the middle parts where it just completely switches up to different things. But even then, even if it was a song like this, it was a song like that, it still would have fallen in the same trap that I feel like Black Mamba fell for me, which was that, yes, it's a good song, it appeals to my taste in K-pop, but there's a certain quality to it that it lacks a certain intensity, I guess is another way to put it. And I don't know how to describe it, but that has been a thing, an issue with SM music in general recently, not just Aespa. I've had similar problem with NCT's music, although not all NCT. NCT Dream has been actually pretty fine, doesn't really suffer from that problem, but NCT proper definitely does, and especially NCT 127. So even though these songs like Black Mamba and this one grow on me, there's still a certain lack of intensity that doesn't really allow me to fall in love with it completely. So even if this song wasn't as much of a mess and it was just that next level, I still wouldn't be completely in love with it, you know? But I think it's a good song. It's just that I feel like Aespa needs to have, I don't know, I just expected better. It's not that the songs are bad, but I feel like with this being the new SM girl group, I don't know, I just expected something more intense and powerful than what their music has been so far. I don't know. It's not that their music is underwhelming, because I don't think it is, but it's not overwhelming, and I feel like that's what disappoints me. Their music is just whelming. I don't know. In terms of the rating for this one, I think right now I'm gonna give it a solid 8 out of 10, because it can go either way, honestly. I can give it less because of the mess that it is, because I don't really think it quite lands that concept, but there's a potential for it to really, really grow on me, and I don't want to completely extinguish that, so yeah. Maybe it's gonna get better, and in that case it probably would end up being a higher rating, but we only do 2 reactions, so this is where we are right now. I don't hate it, but I'm not necessarily in love with it as much as I was hoping that it was going to be, because for those of you who don't know, I do love being a contrarian. Sometimes, not even intentionally, But in this case, because a lot of people were saying that, oh, this is a terrible song and they hated everything about it, and I was really like, okay, I'm gonna love this one then. And I don't quite love it as much as I was hoping I was going to, as much as I did for like Mafia in the Morning for sure. But yeah, what did you guys think of it? Comment down below. I'll be really happy to hear your thoughts on it. I love talking to you guys, and yeah. But before we end this video, I just want to quickly explain to you something that you might be wondering about, like, why am I dressed the way I am? Why do I look the way I do? And if you've been subscribed to my channel for a long time, you would know the answer already, because back when I started my YouTube channel, I had super long hair and I was dressing femininely in every single video. But for those of you who don't know, which I assume it's most of you, I'm actually transgender. I think I'm more of a non-binary rather than a male to female, because there are quite a few times where I don't really feel like dressing femininely and looking feminine and looking like a girl, and I just want to look like a normal guy. But I feel like in a lot of the time I do want to look feminine. So for the sake of simplicity, I decided to just settle on non-binary, although I definitely really want to be much more feminine than I am right now, like almost like androgynous. But due to my current situation, I'm unable to transition because I still live with my parents. I tried to transition secretly while still living with my parents, but they started noticing that I was looking more feminine and that I obviously had my long hair back then, and they were pressuring me to cut it all the time. And even when I was growing it out, they were constantly pressuring me to not grow it out, and now they are pressuring me to not grow it out again. I'm really unable to transition, and there's no really way out of this situation for me because I can't get a job. I've tried to, but I just can't seem to get any job. And even if I was able to get a job, I wouldn't really be able to transition in my country where I live while working that job, because people here are completely bigoted, and they will harass me, they will bully me, and they probably the employers will probably never even hire me if I actually decided to completely transition. So the only way for me to actually be who I am, who I truly am, is if I actually start being successful off of YouTube and start making money off of YouTube, because I don't really have to care about what anybody thinks of me, and I can just be who I want to be and dress however I want and all those stuff. So with all this information and me telling you that I don't want to guilt trip you into helping me out, I don't want to make you feel bad about my situation and wanting to manipulate you into helping me out or boosting the subscribers on my channel or anything like that, I ask you if you're able to help me out by donating to my Patreon or donating to my PayPal, which is for that you will have to get in touch with me in the comments down below to set it up properly, because I haven't really done that, because I assume nobody's really gonna want to do that. But if you're able to do that, I would really appreciate it. But again, this is literally the only way for me out. This is the only way out. So yeah, it's completely up to you. If you can't help me out monetarily, then at the very least I think it would be great if you could help out in other ways, like I said earlier, liking the channel, liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and all those other stuff. But yeah, I'm not trying to guilt trip you, I'm just explaining to you my situation and hoping that you can help me out. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Twitter if you don't follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories, or you simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going. It helps support me so I can keep writing stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!